2018 Toyota Camry review. With an enviable combination space and efficiency, the Camry can be a bestseller for the reason. The Camry will be the archetypal mid-size family sedan. Though it is continuing to grow larger over many generations, the most recent, redesigned 2018 model checks in at roughly a similar exterior dimensions since its predecessor. That's fine, it's plenty sufficient, I'll watch it, thanks. The 2018 Camry's styling is really a big departure in the norm, however. You can sense the real difference from 10 paces away. The uninspiring styling whatever I'd expect about the Toyota Camry has become replaced with a reduced and sleeker look. But sleeker doesn't suggest reduced headroom and reduced visibility, since the seats, hood and side glass have dropped a comparable amount. In fact, we figure that interior space continues to be enhanced. Much with the credit visits the stiffer platform as well as double-wishbone rear suspension, the real key element that creates this Camry not the same as any stated in the last 30+ years. Past Camrys trusted a rear strut suspension due to the low cost. But rear struts are bulky and compete for space with all the backseat and trunk. The more sophisticated rear suspension was recently used above the Toyota Prius, plus the positive effects on that car's ride comfort, road noise, handling and in some cases steering feel were substantial. As before, it will have 3 powertrain choices, which are either new or significantly revised. The all-new 2.5-litre 4-cylinder base engine makes 203 horsepower, as you move the optional 3.5-litre V6 now cranks out a stout 301 horsepower. Both come coupled with a new 8-speed automatic transmission that further helps improve fuel economy. The fuel-sipping Camry Hybrid reviewed separately is completely new as well. On the protection front, there are a common assortment of features including 10 standard airbags along with a rear-view camera. But the most impressive safety feature within this new Camry needs to be the standard inclusion with the Toyota Safety Sense app, which means even the cheapest 2018 Camry may have traffic-adapting cruise control, automatic emergency braking in the event of an imminent forward collision, lane departure warning and mitigation, and auto-dimming LED headlights. While we appreciate the Camry's newfound focus on style, safety and handling precision, Toyota's in-tune infotainment and smartphone integration won't please many individuals. It just is not as easy to use as rival systems. It's the most glaring shortcoming on this otherwise well-rounded family sedan. If you're out there, the Camry will probably be one of your best options for 2018. Notably, we picked the 2018 Toyota Camry as one of best mid-size sedans because of this year. What's new? The 2018 Toyota Camry has become fully redesigned. Key differences on the outgoing Camry will include a longer wheelbase, sleeker styling and also a revised rear suspension geometry, as well as 2 distinct styling themes determined by trim level. Go with the Say trim because of its more satisfying driving dynamics and even more buttoned-down demeanor. Its ride quality remains quite agreeable, too. As for options, it's largely about your budget, but springing to the audio package as well as the convenience package. The former features a larger touchscreen, connectivity enhancements, dual-zone climate control and rear vents. As you move the latter's keyless ignition and auto-dimming rear-view mirror fulfill the package's billing. We also suggest sticking using the 4-cylinder engine because it is fuel-efficient and respectably powerful. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Camry can be purchased in 5 distinct trim levels, L, say, XSE and XLE. The differences most notable chiefly boil right down to features, with all the exception with the SE as well as the XSE that also such as a sportier suspension calibration. All trims can be found with a 2.5-litre four-cylinder engine that generates 203 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque, at 3 horsepower and a couple of lb-ft for XSE models, and also a 3.5-litre V6 301 horsepower, 267 lb-ft is optional on XLE and XSE models. All Camrys come with Toyota Safety Sense, which is really a suite of driver assistance features including adaptive cruise control, a frontal pre-collision system, lane departure alert with steering assistance, and automatic high beams. The base L sets the floor to the base price, but differently won't be commonplace automobile relative paucity of it technology. This Camry incorporates 16-inch steel wheels, automatic LED headlights, cloth upholstery, a height-adjustable driver seat, a rear-view camera, keyless entry, a 7-inch touchscreen interface, one USB port, Bluetooth plus a 6-speaker audio system. The models convey a few key goods that most drivers will require: an 8-way power-adjustable driver seat with two-way power lumbar adjustment, 17-inch alloy wheels, a 6040 split folding back seat, and also a car alarm. Say variants mark a personality shift toward keener driving dynamics thanks to a sport-tuned suspension and also a revised steering calibration. They also receive 18-inch wheels and simulated leather upholstery, soft-X seats and paddle shifters. You can think with the XLE and XSE trim levels as versions from the Lancet, respectively, having a variety of additional comfort and convenience items. Highlights include larger wheels, dual-zone automatic climate control, leather upholstery, a head-up display, blind spot monitoring, keyless ignition, a power-adjustable front passenger seat, extra USB ports, a more impressive 8-inch touch screen, limited JBL audio system, and Qi wireless smartphone charging. Many in the features found around the upper trim levels could be added to the bottom trim levels as options. Other notable options add a sunroof along with a top-down parking camera system. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically can be purchased in multiple versions which are fundamentally similar. The S on this review use our full test on a 2018 Toyota Camry XLE 2.5 litres inline-4, 8-speed automatic, FWD. Driving. The 2018 Camry has more spirit than its predecessor, that is most apparent to use more substantial steering and handling abilities. The 2.5-litre four-cylinder gives adequate shove in many conditions, as well as its new 8-speed automatic transmission is well mannered. Acceleration. The four-cylinder engine's strong power within the upper rev range provides satisfactory oomph when you wish to accelerate nearly highway speeds. But it's less impressive about when the revs are low. In our tests, the Camry needed 7.9 seconds to arrive at 60 miles per hour, that's an average time. Braking. It's simple to modulate these brakes, and also the pedal effort is nicely judged, neither firm nor mushy. Even panic stops are all too easy to manage. In our testing, the Camry stopped from 60 miles per hour in 122 feet, which is often a bit more than expected for the mid-size sedan. Steering. Steering is suitably direct and well-weighted, with good on-center feel. It's not exactly sporty when it comes to feeling the grip at the front-end tires, but keener than previous Camrys. Sport mode helps to make the steering unnecessarily heavy. Handling. Well mannered within its modest limits. Feels tidy for the car of that size on this class. Body roll isn't excessive, although it bobs vertically on bumpy, twisting roads over wet-like. The say or XSE must be more controlled. Tire grip is modest. Drivability. The 8-speed automatic transmission kicks down willingly most with the time as well as doesn't hunt among gears. It registers cleanly from the standstill without having lurchiness or pregnant pauses. A pleasant, innocuous driving experience. Comfort. The big and comfy seats, well-executed ride and powerful climate control mean the Camry will suit drivers of the majority of sizes well, even on long trips. With that said, it's about the noisy side, having a prominent engine buzz when excel and noticeable wind and road noise at freeway speeds. Seat comfort. At first sit, the leading seats feel overstuffed, flat and wide. But this impression dissolves quickly because long trip comfort proves excellent. The seats combine modest bolsters and medium firm padding with stiff leather. The back seat is upright, that has a flat bottom and modestly contoured seat back. Ride comfort. Compared to previous Camrys, this car feels more buttoned down. Not a hint of harshness, though. Typical pavement bumps, whether small or large, are damped well overall. The ride isn't wallowy or floaty, however it does exhibit some excessive vertical ride motions on bumpy roads. Noise and vibration. This isn't a serenely quiet car. The engine is buzzy during acceleration but fades into your background when cruising. There's noticeable wind and road noise, too. This might be the trade-off for that new Camry's somewhat sharper dynamics. Climate control. 2 knobs for temperature and buttons for other controls make for the clean, simple and easy and effective layout. The digital display doesn't wash out. It cools powerfully even triple-digit heat and operates very quietly, which makes it even better. The back seat gets 2 vents included in an option package. Interior. The Camry's cabin won't wow you, which consists of opulence. However, it nails the basic principles across the board. It will satisfy a really broad range of shapes and sizes. It's appropriately spacious, simple to decipher its various knobs and buttons, and is often a cinch to call home with every day. Ease people. The Camry appears well, without having mysteries. Clear, large gauges and straightforward, well-labeled buttons help it become intuitive for everyone to operate. Radio volume and tuning knobs are easy with the driver to succeed in but really are a stretch for that passenger. Getting in, jetting out. Typical of Toyotas, the Camry is an easy task to get into and from. It has very light doors, a narrow sill as well as a sizable opening. It's less than the outgoing car, so you will find there's smidge even more of a drop into the seat. Driving position. Taller drivers will likely be pleased with all the additional reach with the telescoping wheel, though more could be preferred. A generously sized driver footwell and good relationship in the steering wheel for the pedals and seat ensure it is a very natural drive. Roominess. Ample head and legroom for 6+ footers. The cabin feels airy. The back seat has ample legroom for 6 footers, though their heads brush the headliner individual's panoramic sunroof-equipped test car. Visibility. A lowish beltline and slim pillars aid the vista forward and out leading side windows. Average visibility over your shoulder and your back window. Optional bird's eye view camera on our test car supplies a clear and comprehensive depiction in the surroundings. Quality. A step up on the old Camry in design and materials. Soft touch surfaces abound, plus they look and feel good. Its design and number of textures will not be mistaken for anyone of a luxury car, however they are attractive without functionality. Our pre-production test car experienced a couple of creaks. Utility. As mid-size sedans go, the Camry's stuff-hauling credentials are pretty solid. The cargo area is large and opens wide, in addition to the back seat is all too easy to fold as a result of fit longer items. There are enough cabin storage options to make a lot of people happy. Loading a motor vehicle seat is not difficult. 2. Small item storage. Good yet not stellar cabin storage. The forward center console bin is perfect for concealing items but includes a hard, slippery floor so items slide around noisily. The console bin at the elbow is often a decent size. The modest door pockets inside the front and rear are perfect for small water bottles only. Cargo space. The large trunk as well as the 6040 split folding back seat with trunk-mounted release handles make it simple to expand the place. The trunk is dimensionally similar to your outgoing Camry's trunk, but it really seems easier to call home with, perhaps because of its wide opening and nicely low lift-over height. Technology. While all Camrys have a very suite of driver assistance features as standard, most are too sensitive and are not turned off completely. Its smartphone integration is subpar, built-in navigation just isn't available, also it stymies efforts to use phone apps like a workaround. Audio and navigation. The sound system layout is easy and effective, with chunky, well-labeled buttons as well as a clear display even during direct sun. However, built-in navigation is unavailable, plus it mutes your phone when plugged in, which makes it impossible to follow along with the navigation app's audio alerts. Slow to begin up. Smartphone integration. Smartphone users are going to be disappointed. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto aren't available. Phone pairing via Bluetooth is simple but failed around the first attempt. The user must pair Bluetooth and connect a cord running in Tune 3.0 to acquire access to most features. Driver aids. Its many standard driver aids can be a nice touch. However, the lane departure warnings are hypersensitive and cannot be turned off, which some drivers will see infuriating. The pre-collision technique is too sensitive during routine parking maneuvers and certain acceleration instances. Voice control. Voice commands are within the clunky side, but at the very least Siri is free and Google Voice can be purchased by pressing and holding the voice button. This is really a pretty good alternative, and also you don't have to run the Intune app to allow it to be work.